Slide one. Good morning. Oh man, this is great. Look at all these people. This is fantastic. Standing room only. Thanks for coming. So manufacturing. We're going to get to the first slide here in a second. But I'm Jesse DePriest, General Manager of NECO, Nebraska Engineering Company. We're in North Omaha. We're a specialized industrial engineering and manufacturer of ag equipment for grain drying. Been around a long time, and it's a nice little company right here in North Omaha. Okay, manufacturing. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about manufacturing? What's the image that comes into your mind? Throw a word out. Go ahead. This can be interactive. Making things. What else? Assembly lines. Machines. What's that environment look like? Dirty. Huh? Yeah. Guys getting greasy, cussing and getting things done, right? There you go. Is that the image you got of manufacturing? Come in, you got to punch in, no smoking, do as you're told. You better get the job done. How about the next slide? Or are you thinking about this? You're still stuck in the 1940s? Poor Lucy over there trying to keep up with the assembly line. Some magical machine was behind that wall making those things. I don't know what was going on back there, but she had an impossible task. Next slide. Or do you think we got really cheap, unskilled labor in our plants doing really unsafe things? Or except for me, maybe, I'm probably the Neanderthal, but maybe you think people that work in manufacturing, a bunch of people that are unskilled, uneducated people, Neanderthals in our plants, right? So I'd like to argue that's absolutely not the case, right? These are real. After this slide, every picture you see will be pictures of Nebraska Engineering Company employees. And they're real people. And I would say, this is the Captain America and the Wonder Woman people of the United States, the people that get things done. Why? Manufacturing is so important. Everything around you was engineered and produced in a manufacturing environment. It's huge. This came off of a reference slide I'll show you here in a second, but a lot of those names you don't know. But they impact your lives every day. They're in the products that you use every day. Next. So what's so important about this manufacturing? Well, 17 million jobs, 12% of the gross domestic product. For every dollar spent in manufacturing, we get $1.30, maybe $1.45 in return in the economy. If you take U.S. manufacturing alone in the United States, just U.S. manufacturing alone in the United States, it's the 8th largest economy in the world. Next slide. We got a little problem about the perception of manufacturing. It's all those wonderful things we do for the economy. And in just 5 states, for example, manufacturing adds over $1 trillion to the economy. Over 75% roughly is R&D that goes to the private sector. Each manufacturing job creates almost 3 more jobs in the local economy. All those people that support those manufacturing jobs. And if you ask the public, they'll say 70% of the work that's done in the United States is so important to our economy and our national defense. 70% of the people believe that. But yet, only 30% of the parents encourage their kids to go work in manufacturing. It's a pretty big difference. So everyone thinks it's really important, but no one encourages our kids to go work in this environment, in this industry. And we also know that we're all scared about losing these jobs to overseas. You hear it in the news all the time. But yet only 17% of people view manufacturing as a top career choice. Next. Here's the reality. It pays well. It has a good tenure. There's medical benefits. There's employee 401k contributions. And we have a big shortfall in talented and available workforce. And it's true right here in the local economy. It's true across the country. Okay, next. Manufacturing employs all sorts of different skills in talented areas. Diverse career opportunities in manufacturing. Next. And oh, by the way, did I tell you that it pays well? $70,000 average salaries for professional employees. Entry-level positions starting at $50,000 to $60,000. That's true for NECO right here in North Omaha. Okay, next slide. Everything I showed you wasn't my data. This came from the Manufacturing Extension Partnership, the NIST, and the U.S. Department of Commerce. Okay, so just my view. What do we need from our employees? And so what are we looking for in people that come to our company? Next. First of all, you got to know how to get along with people, okay? Everyone on that slide is a NECO employee, even Batman. Okay, maybe not Batman. We got to know how to work with others. We got to coordinate, plan. You got to have a positive attitude and respect each other in our jobs. So that's got to come out of the classroom and from our homes. Next. We got to know how to solve problems. We got to teach our employees the disciplined thought process about how you get to the root cause of a problem. It can't be a guess. It can't be gut feel. It's got to be for sure that we're attacking the right solution to the problem. Next. Creativity. Bring your brain to work, please. Okay? Because we need your good ideas. Everybody that works in that job, I can't tell the operator how best to do his job. He knows how best to do his job, and we're looking for him to bring his creativity to the workplace and bring his ideas, and it's my job to provide the resources to that worker to do their jobs really well. And communication. We can't stand around and talk about people. We got to talk about ideas and things we can do to make the process better so we can be more successful and more profitable. Next. Okay, and of course, besides those soft skills, we need people to be competent in their trades. And these are just a quick run through of the different types of career positions that we have in NECO. So operations management. Next slide. Logistics. Terry's going to tell you a lot more about that in a minute. Engineering. We got all sorts of kinds of engineers. Mechanical, electrical, quality, process, industrial. Customer service, technical support. All those people that do all the work in the plant. Sales and marketing. We got to know how to listen to our customers well and transform that into products that they need. Information technology, not only within the business to run the business, but in the products that we sell. That's an example of a wireless controller for a grain dryer. Pretty high-tech information technology-based product. Training and support. We've got to interact with our customers, teach them how to use these things. And then, of course, all the business functions that go along with that. Okay, so what are we going to do? We know what we need. We know the problem. Manufacturing is awesome. Okay? So here's what I'm going to suggest. First of all, please support your STEM programs. Bring the shop classes back, please. I remember in my high school we had auto shop, wood shop, metal shop. I'm not sure if we can find one locally. I don't know. Maybe they're out there. Maybe I'm wrong. But I know that's the kind of skills and the knowledge that I'd love to see high schoolers come out of, to be able to know how to work with their hands and give them some tools, literally and figuratively. Come and ask us. I'd love to participate in the curriculum development. There's some great ideas out there. Summer teacher internships. This has happened here locally. I think NECO's going to participate that in the future. Skills USA, if you haven't heard of these other great programs that are out there, there are a couple. Skills USA I was involved with, Career Academies, Dream It, Do It. There's a lot of great programs that we can hook our youth up with. And then, besides that, help me break the stereotype. Okay? We got to show the kids what manufacturing is like. It's not that dirty perception that maybe we carry along with us. And in the classrooms, you know, you use the team concept more. One of the best stories I heard from my daughter from high school was a team activity that they created something and they built something. I don't care what you build something, because that's useful skills for us in manufacturing. And then last thing is, you know, get them to think about process and problem solving. Okay, last slide. I've got a very short, quick, awesome video for you. If you just hit that link, or there you go. And then I'm done and we'll turn it over to Sue.